everybody. It's been a while. It's been a few days since I've joined you, and I miss doing this. But let's get started. We're going to work a little bit on endurance tonight, building up momentum, maybe a little bit more repetition. Let's see how it goes. Take your arms outside your legs and just drape your chest over your leg. We'll start really simply in a forward position, allowing the body to relax. Drop your chin down to the floor and lift your chin up and tilt your head back. Inhale, lower your chin to chest. Exhale, rise up. 2 more times, lower the chin. Lift it up, arching that neck a little bit. Now come to neutral with your head. Look to the right. Center to the left, center to the right, center to the left. Tilt the head up and back and make a circle down to the right, forward to the left, and around. If you have a very sensitive neck, then just do a half circle, not a full circle. Normally I usually do half circles, but tonight I feel adventurous and we should try it once in a while. And pause. Now go to the left, forward to the right. So move at your own pace. Rhythm and flow. Just feel yourself expanding in different directions. One more time. And last time we're going to reach the arms forward and creep those fingers forward. Crawl them ahead of you. And then creep them back. We're going to warm up this way now on a mat. And lift our hips up in an upside down tabletop. Now your fingertips are right facing in toward your butt. Your palms are flat. Your hands are pretty much under your shoulders. Step the left foot in and the right. Now this is a new mat. I hope I don't slip and slide. Lift your pelvis up. Press your pubic bone up. Now we're not going to do traditional tricep push-ups and bend our elbows. We're just going to lower our butt to the floor, almost to the floor, and push up. It's more about opening up the front body. We're stretching in different directions. This is also strengthens your arm. Now I'm going to bend my elbows a little bit, hold, and now lower my butt and lift, lower my butt. So it was, if I was bending my elbows a little bit, it was a little bit less than now. One more time, press up and shift the weight back, shake out the wrists. Now we're going to do a little bit modified forward bend. So we're starting a little bit, not so intense. To gradually build up momentum. Take your palms and press them into the floor and slide your hands forward with your knees well bent. Now I have flexibility in my hamstrings and I could easily straighten my legs. But now, because it's early on in the game, I'm doing a very light forward fold. I'm going to straighten my knees just a little more to lengthen my torso. So I have a lot of length from the top of the head to the tailbone, through the fingertips. Now I'm going to reach back and press my palms down and draw my elbows in toward each other, lift my chest, and open up my heart center, my heart chakra and throat chakra. Come back to center. And we're going to come to an all-fours shape, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm going to start with my left leg and I'm going to bend my left knee, flex my left foot and lift my left knee up. And I'm not going to move my center, so I'm going to draw my tummy in. I'm going to lower my knee down and up. So I'm just touching my knee lightly on the floor. I'm looking down ahead between my hands. My elbows are slightly bent, but my arms are straight. So we're up to 7. Pull my navel into the spine so I'm not moving or lurching in my center. My powerhouse muscles are not moving. Nothing at all is moving but the left knee off the floor, flexing my left foot in a 90-degree angle, pressing the sole of my foot toward the ceiling. But I'm not lifting so high that I start overly arching my spine. Up to 24, 25, 26. We're going to do a long set. We said we're working on endurance tonight. Keep your abdominals pulled in. That's really important when you're on this, in this particular position, and other positions as well, when you're not supported by the floor or by some other means. Keep going. As you lift your leg, I want you to really think about engaging the back of your thigh and glute. Okay, so we're going to do another long set here. Remember, we said endurance. That means staying long. The longer you stay when you practice your exercises, the longer you'll be able to do chores and regular living in your everyday life. So we're up to 70, 71, 72. You may or may not be feeling something yet, but it should start to kick in. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Pull your stomach in harder and tighter. Let's do 10 more. My counting always isn't exactly perfect when I'm talking, but it's pretty a great estimation of doing what we're doing. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. That was approximately 100 reps. That's a nice long amount of contraction for glutes and hamstrings. Now I'm going to bring myself up, and I'm going to turn around. Is this okay? Will they be able to see me? Okay, good. I have my tech with me tonight, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm flat. So when I lift my leg, I don't want to move center like I'm doing cat-cow. I want to stabilize my center by drawing my tummy in. That's how I'm keeping this locked in, and I'm keeping my spine from lurching one way or another. No movement in anything now but the left leg. So open up your fingers and press down. But think of the floor pressing up away from where it is, the center of the earth, so that you're not sagging all of the way down. I often talk about that safety measure. So with no further ado, flex your left foot, pull your stomach in as hard and as tight as you can, and lift up. Now, I don't have a mirror next to me to see, but I think I'm lifting up pretty much in that 90-degree angle, that right angle. And I'm maintaining a strong center, but also a strong set of arms. 13, 14. So we're pulling our stomach in, letting the leg float up using the muscles in the back of the leg and the glute, and among other muscles. You feel your arms working, and your abdominals are pulling in. 18, 19, and 20. We've got a long time to go. 25, 26, 27, 28. Don't let your mind wander. I'm going to try to captivate your attention so that you don't start getting bored, because we are doing a lot of repetition here, and after a while it's the same movement, could become repetitive, but we want to really build that endurance and strength. So there are many ways to do it. We can do more challenging positions, no doubt about it, with fewer reps, but tonight I want more attention to the endurance factor of doing high repetition and over and over again. So 51, 52, 53. Stay with that center and that focus. 57, 58, 9, and 60. So you're going to feel it more on one side. One side's always going to respond differently than the other because we're asymmetrical beings. We're right-handed or left-handed, and that's the way it is. If you're using right and left hand indiscriminately, you wouldn't have so much of an asymmetrical platform here. 30 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you've got 20 left. So make it the best set of lifts you can. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's do the last 10 with lots of consciousness to the breath. Inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Let me turn around again because I think it's a better position to see. And I'm going to spread my fingers out, tuck my toes, and lift it downward facing dog. Here's where yoga and Pilates overlaps. We both use dog. Not as often as yoga, for sure. We use it as a tool for stretching or segueing into a plank position. And then lower your knees down. And then you're going to take your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet, which means that you're not pointing your toes, you're bringing your toes up and you're digging your heels into the floor. So I'm going to bend my knees a small amount. Look at this, my legs are straight here, right? No question about that. I'm bending my knees. You can see the lift here. So let's maintain that long-legged position. I'm not quite straight, but I'm just bending a little bit. So I want to maintain a very long torso and set of leg. Now I'm going to lower my head so I can fully cradle my hands behind my head. So the head is nestled in my hand. And I'm going to let my elbows open to the sides. Now, I'm going to pull my abdominals in when I lift my head, neck, and shoulders and chest up and pull my rib cage slightly down and forward. So here we go. We're going to lift up, halfway down. Now remember, we're looking for endurance. So what does that mean? We're going to stick around doing this for a while. 9, 10, keep going. So you're not huffing and puffing like, the big bad wolf. You are inhaling and exhaling, but with control and with balance. So you're not overly doing one or the other. 22, 23, keep going. 6. We're up to 30. We're going to do 50. 1, 2, 5, 6. All right, you got 10 more where you might be feeling something. 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's take a break and dig our heels into the mat and let the toes face skyward. It's right up to the ceiling. Your legs are parallel and comfortably placed. You don't want your legs too far, too narrow. So the toes line up with the knees, the hip, and the center hip bone right here. That's an approximate way to measure. Now I'm going to lift my head, neck, and shoulders up off the floor, cervical knot curl. Then I'm going to draw my elbows in, rise, up from the floor. That was a tricky one. Open my elbows, spread my chest wide, my scapula and chest. I feel my axial extension of the spine, the head floating up. I'm going to draw my elbows and narrow them, pull my ribs down, C-shape in the spine, but I'm not going to overly curve those shoulders. I'm going to pull my abdominals in and then spread my wings wide. Let's do that again. Lift up, draw the elbows slightly in, rise up. Open the elbows, lift the sternum up, bring the elbows in and pull your abdominals in, but don't be too round-shouldered there. And again, exhale, inhale, exhale, and now continue on without direction so you can do it seamlessly on your own with the knees slightly bent, very ever so slightly up. Listen to the sound of my breath. It's a breathing exercise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Draw it all into its center. And repeat 5 more times. Again. Oh, so lovely. I can feel my tummy. 3 left. Try to be fluid. Twice more with all that you've got. There are variations of this. This is the one I'm doing now. And then come down. Nice. Move the arms overhead to get a very long set of arms and legs. Reach your palms flat down to the floor. Slide your fingers forward and rise up to sit. So now we're working again on endurance. High repetition. Right leg in the air. Let's stretch the leg first and then lower the head down. You can keep your left knee bent on the floor exactly the way it is. It gives you plenty of support and leverage. Or you can slide your left leg out. Now, another way to intensify this would be to lift your left heel 8 to 10 inches off the floor, provided it doesn't go too much in a bad way in your lower back or your left hip. I'm going to keep my left foot flexed. Let's try to do this version of it. If you need this, and you know you're a beginner, you need a little bit more cushioning, or you have issues with your back or hip, that's great. If you are in between worlds, you can have the left leg long on the floor as long as you're feeling comfortable. If you want a more challenging version of it, try not to move the leg. If you're wobbling all over, please put your foot down and go back to a more supportive shape. Now, so I'm lifting up. You can hold on behind your thigh. You may not reach comfortably here. I do. So I'm going to take an inhale, open my left elbow, and exhale. Touch my elbow to knee. Breathe. Keep going. I'm going to count in my head. We're up to 5. We're going to go for high rep today, so hold on to it. That was your first 10. We keep moving. We're up to 15. I'm really going to count properly here. All right, that's it. You have a 21. We're up to 30. Six. At least. Okay, that was 40. You've got 10 more. Let's finish it up. Oh, yeah. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was something else. Okay, right foot down. I felt that one. 50 reps. That's a generous amount of repetition. Let's go right to the other side. We don't need a whole lot of explanation. You can prop yourself up and bring your lower back down. I'm going to extend my right leg long and go. Try to get the left leg straight up to the ceiling so you're actually engaging in a stretch in your left leg and also in your right leg as it presses forward. 14, 15. Keep going. All right, that's the first 20, 22, 23, 24. Try to make it very fluid. 26, 27. All right, 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on to it. 8, 9. Oh, 10 more. You can do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 50 reps. That's great. Let's take a pause here. Catch our breath a little bit. Rock side to side. Massage the hips and lower back. You're going to do 50 reps of the next exercise. Now this is going to stretch out your lower back, work on a lot of hip flexion, And we're trying to activate that lower tummy and the pelvic floor musculature deep within that gut, right in here, from pubic bone to navel, that target area. Inhale through the nose, fill up, let yourself get a little bulge there. Exhale, shh. Now, let's talk about what we're going to do. We're going to bring our palms flat to the floor, tuck out, lift our head, tuck our chin down, so that the back of the neck is long. You don't want to arch your neck like that. Then we're going to this is a pretty basic exercise. We're going to lower our toes halfway to the floor and bring our knees in and lift our pelvis 50 times that way. Then we're going to lift our legs up and do 50 reps here, and then we're going to do something else. So let's start with this placement. Palms are flat beside you. Head lifts, chin tilts down, neck lengthens, and you get maybe a little double chin effect. Take your two hands and press your lower tummy flat down like a pancake. Shh. Pull it, and now keep that pulled in and don't let that go. Hard, flat, and very toned. Lift your heels up off the mat. Knees, thighs, and ankles are touching. Palms down, chin tucked. You're going to exhale, draw the tailbone up. And bring your toes forward, knees over hips. You're not lowering the toes down. We're just doing a very simple, beginner's basic lower back opener and lower tummy contractor. Take a few breaths here. Bring your knees in neutral. Exhale. This is not hard at all. This is pretty easy. It's just a segue into the next segment of getting intimate with your lower part, your tummy here, the lower part. 7, 18, 19, 20. 4, 5, stomach in. Right, pretty easy. 8, 9, 10. You're lifting your tailbone just a little bit, just a little bit. It's not anything that's dramatic or weird. Let's do another 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 feet down. Now, we're going to lift our legs up. Then I want you to just let your heels dangle into your glutes. I want you to relax your legs. I want you to think of a straight ruler. You have one ruler here, and it's straight up, and one ruler, it's standing up vertically, right? You're going to lift up as if you were lifting that ruler up and down, this straight line. You're going to lift up and down, and we're going to do a high rep here. Now, before you start, re-engage that lower abdomen. Really suck it in like you've got a vacuum cleaner pulling everything in. So, take a deep breath here, soften your legs. Don't use your legs. Using your legs will take away from this tension here we want to create. Up. Now, I'm not lifting high. I'm not doing jackknife. I'm doing a reverse curl here. And I'm trying not to use momentum on my lower back. And I'm conscious of, aware of my lower tummy. That's 20. Try not to grip in the thighs. Sometimes that happens. It happens a lot to me. So I assume it may happen to you. That's 30, 31, 32, 33. Tummy at 35. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale. 39, 40. All right there. Keep going. 4. The theme of this video is endurance. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. Up, up, set. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 2, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 9, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 5, 86, 87, 8, 89, 91, 92, 4, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Knees to chest. Legs up. Take your legs a little bit ahead of you. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Lift your chest higher. Inhale. Exhale. Continue just like that.
Sorry, nothing for me to resume.
Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Are you with me? Inhale. Exhale. Lift a little higher. Lower the legs a little more. Pull your abs in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Number 9. Inhale. Exhale. 10. Knees to chest. Side to side rock. Legs up in the air. Legs away. Inhale. Exhale. Continue. Shoulders up. Look down at your knees. Lift your chest higher. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Through the mouth. Inhale. Tilt the chin down. Lift higher. No neck here. Exhale. Build heat in the body. Build endurance. Be able to tone and define. The warm weather's here. Friday's going to be in the 80s. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more sets. 1 more. Hands right in front of you, shins in rock. Legs up in the air, palms down. Soften your knees, lift your legs up and back. Now let me just take my hair out of the way or I'll have a really hard time with this. Okay, let's reset that. Pull your stomach in. This has got to work. I don't care what else you do. This has to be engaged completely without any shadow of a doubt. Lifting up. You're going to lower your legs down and up. Now, I've seen more advanced versions of this. But this is what we're going to do because we want to make it available. So you're lifting up, down, up, down, up. I'm not really using my hands even though they're on the floor. I could. If you want a little support, press your palms down. Up. We'll do 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lower your toes overhead. Hold on to your back. Roll down and bring your knees in. Lift your head up and drop your chin down. Rock side to side. Take your legs out long in front of you. And we're going to go into, okay, we've got 2 ways to do this. One, you can keep your lower back on the floor. And the first set, we all will do that. I want you to see what I'm going to do later. So first, everyone will do it this way. And the arms are, I want you to really lengthen your arms. And I want a fluid movement. No jerky, chaotic kind of thing. Now, when I cue you, I'll stop. We'll stop. Then I'll say you can continue doing this with your back on the floor, or you can go into a single leg teaser, lifting up and back. Remember, we're doing endurance work, which means high reps. So if you need to take a break at any time, feel free to do so. So, with your arms overhead, guide them back in space. Now we're going to let's start with the left leg first. We've been starting with the right a lot. You're going to lift the head up and float the leg. Now this is giving you a really graceful kind of swan-like move. I'm lifting my arms And this is a really good way to lengthen the spine. As I bring my fingers forward, I'm doing a small abdominal crunch because I'm pulling my ribs forward and down slightly. That's it. Okay, now you have a choice to continue with that movement with the back on the floor, or we're going to start with the left leg again, a single leg teaser. So we're going to move with precision. Now, both present their own set of challenges. Since we're not staying off the floor and balancing long, it could be harder. We could be holding these positions longer. But because I have a theme tonight of high reps, I want to maintain that. Now, of course, I don't want to do things so much and so long that the tendency is for the lower back to take over and you can get a little backache. So we're going to be moderate in this. We're not going to do an incredible amount, but long enough. 4 more sets. Two more. You're going to feel your midsection tomorrow. I know you will. And sit up. All right, it's time for a little stretch. We don't call this a break because stretching is stretching. Press the palms flat to lift the spine. You want a long torso. And now, in the beginning of class, if you remember, first we did this, and then we did this with very bent knees at one point in the beginning of the warm-up. So I'm going to straighten my legs now longer because I can do it. If you cannot do it, and you're all curvy and bound up, please bend your knees, hinging forward from the hips. And just lengthen. Give yourself a little time to let the muscles unwind that we just worked. Just let go. Remember, in today's world, there is no one that is not under stress with these lockdowns and these restrictions. Everyone's feeling something. And, well, you know, exercising reduces tension and relaxes you. Even though while you're doing it could be difficult, afterwards it helps lower blood pressure, your cholesterol, and burns sugars. If you work hard enough, get rid of some fats. It's still good stuff. Improves circulation, tone, balance, strength, all of that. And flexibility and breathing. Oh my goodness, that's a whole science. Fingertips in, lift your chest, lean back, and then come center. Bring your left arm up over toward the right, and just take a side bend here. We need to stretch every single day. If you don't, you'll become rigid in body, rigid in mind. We want to be relaxed and physically able to weave in and out of situations like now, lockdown. You're able to adjust. If you're very rigid, you're going to have a hell of a time adjusting to these restrictions. Even if you're flexible, it's hard, let alone if you have a rigid mind and you're locked into your thoughts and feelings. You have to be open and resilient and resourceful now. So bring the right arm over the left to the left. Side bend. Don't lift your right sitting bone up. And now left arm up and the right. So you're just moving side to side, balancing out the stretches with a little contraction. And now you're going to lie down on your left side. And it looks like I'm on my right because I'm facing you. I'm going to bend my knees. And I'm going to take my right leg straight out in front, open my right shoulder, and I'm going to lift my leg. It's as simple as that. And open my right arm. And we're up to 13, 14, 15, 16. Keep that right shoulder back. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 10 more. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend your knees. Take a moment to relax. Take your legs straight out to the right, to the side. Now look at your body. Your right shoulder, right hip, right knee, and right ankle are in one line. I'm going to bring my hand behind my head again. Left palm down, left elbow right under my shoulder, and out. Left elbow under shoulder. Take my foot and flex it so it's a horizontally placed foot. Look at my foot. And I'm going to lift up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a different set of muscles, a different feeling. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We're doing 20 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend your knees. Bring the left leg, right leg forward and turn to the right. Stretch it out. And now we'll do the other side. Okay, so on the right forearm and elbow, shoulder over elbow, fingers spread out. Right foot is down on the mat, the heel lines up with the knee, and the knee lines up in a 90-degree angle. Then I'm going to open my left shoulder, not so far back that I'm looking past my shoulder, but I'm looking up at the ceiling to the left side. Then I'm going to take my left leg forward, and my hip and knee are in one line, and so is my ankle. I have a nice, beautiful line. And now I'm going to lift my bottom ribs, my right ribs up, so that I'm not collapsing on the right side, and spread my fingers. 50 repetitions of a lateral side lift. 3, 4, 5, 6. Tummy in. 7, 8. A lot of abdominals are working here. They have to lift the leg. If you're conscious of it, even more pull the tummy in. You'll notice how the leg will respond. It'll be easier to lift the leg if your abs are working with your leg. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's it. 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 9, and 10 more. So you might be feeling it right in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and bend your knees. Take a moment. Then, now we have a moment. Take your left leg to the side. Now this hip will probably move back. I want you to move that left hip on top of the right so you're stacked in one line from top hip to bottom so that your spine is long behind you. Then you're going to bring your hand right back behind your head where it was. You can also put it on the floor. Now look at your left foot. Your heel is in line with your toes like this, not turned up or down. You're in a horizontal flexed left foot. Now lift the chest, keep the spine long, and lift the leg. 2, 3, 4. So we go through the details to create a good shape that's conducive to the muscular contraction we're looking to achieve. 14, 15, 16. Now don't be chaotic. 17. Each time you lift it, feel it. Be in touch with your body. You will get so much out. It's like when you eat food. If you don't eat it slowly and savor it. You rush through it, you really don't even know what you ate. And you can get indigestion and gain weight because you're eating more than you would because you're not aware of what you're doing. You're eating on the run. And that's why a lot of people are in trouble with their weight or their digestive system, because there's a lot of stress in the world and you're eating on the run and you don't know what you're doing. And the same thing here, you want to feel every single rep. We've got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Simple, but really works. Left leg forward. Now turn to the left a little bit and just lift your chest. This is a light, moderate rotation. I want to get a little bit expansiveness in this side. And now I'm going to turn onto my right side of my hip with my right forearm on the floor, shoulder over elbow. Now I want to bring my left knee up to the ceiling, but take my right foot out on an angle in front. Now here's where I want you once again to bring your toes in line with your heels and flex your foot. You're going to lift your right leg up and down. 1, inner thigh on the right side. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, keep going, 14, 15. That's it. Practice concentration on one task at a time. 20. We're doing 35, 21, 22, all the way up to your left standing knee. 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 35 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is tricky. Roll on your back. Right knee in line with left. Same leg turned out. Lift up, up. Pelvis lifts up from the floor. Up, up, up. Tuck the chin under. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come up. I'm going to set it up second side. Bend the right knee. Now your left leg, your left inner thigh will feel the workout. Forearm and elbow down. Ground your right foot. Bring your left heel in line with your left toes, right arm behind the head. You're sliding your leg up to the opposite knee. Don't let this knee wobble or shake, and pull this in. Don't cave on the left either. All in place. Up, up, right elbow back. All the way up to the right standing non-working knee. So we call this standing leg because it's not moving. 8, 9. Don't start caving in on the left side or letting the right elbow turn in. 11, 12. We're doing 35 reps. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's it. Lift your chest. Okay, we're starting maybe to feel something here in our left inside leg up to the groin. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Now bring your knees together, roll on your back, and press your pelvis up. Now round your right foot up, up. Bump your pelvis up off the floor with the knees together, left toes turned out, chin is tucked slightly down. 10 more. 9. Bumping the hips up, pelvic thrust. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we need to stretch out some of this muscles. So let's take the right knee directly over the left. Open the arms out wide. Lift your right pelvis, your right butt up off the floor. Move your butt to the right. Bring your knees down to the left. Now, take your right foot and move your right knee away from you and bring the sole of your right foot on the floor, and open your right arm to the right side wall. Make sure that right knee moves back away from your body toward the front, not in toward your face. The right sole of the foot is fully placed on the floor, and now you're moving more to the right to exaggerate that opening on the right side. We're going to stay here for a little while. Stretching is one of the most important components of fitness. You want to be supple, flexible, strong, and have lots of sticking power, lots of endurance. Tonight we're working on that tenacity, that ability to work through challenging long days. We've all had those long days. They start early, they end late. And like, wow, if you do these exercises and strengthen your core, you're going to be very much ahead of the game. Now, don't change anything. That right foot is still grounded. Please stay with me. Take your hands behind your head. Lift your head up. Now, angle your arms forward and pulse up. Pull the ribs down. Forward. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. We're not doing a lot of reps here. It's a very awkward placement. 6, 7. Pull your ribs down. 8, 9, 10. And that's it. Now, move yourself back onto the mat. Left foot down. Lift your pelvis up. Change the crossing of your legs. Left knee over right. Press the right foot down. Swing your hips to the left. Bring your left knee in towards you. Now step the left foot, the whole foot down on the mat. Right on top of your right thigh, right? Your knee, your left knee, the crossed over leg, the left knee is facing up to the ceiling. The left sole of the foot's down. The bottom right knee is bent, so your heel is pressing in towards your glute. Your right knee is pressing down to the floor, and your left knee is moving away from your midline. The whole sole of the left foot is flat planted on the floor. If you need to take a peek and look a little more at the video, take a look. Now you're going to look to your left to angle open here. You're getting a lot of rotation and opening in the left side, as you did on the right. Now I'm going to pull my tummy in a little bit just to conform to this rotation and twisted contraction here. Now you're opening a lot into that left bicep, shoulder, palm, forearm, this whole side into the hip and thigh, maybe into the glute. Now press that left knee open and away from you so you get a good grip on the floor for leverage and support. Now you're going to bring your hands behind your head, lift head, neck, and shoulders. You're going to bring your arms straight. We're not going to stay here long. It's this very awkward placement. Reach forward. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Getting something going on. Open right back up. Beautiful. Right foot down and untangle yourself. Now time to open up the hips and lower back. We really need it. Relax your legs by shaking them out. Let go. Now take your knees into center line. Move your knees away from you and around and in. Now I want you to stir your knees with your hands. Now I tell the people who take my classes, this is not about sweat and burn. If you sweat and burn, beautiful. The focus is in inner strength and calming the mind. If you tone and define your body and you start to improve your shape, all the better. But the focus is inner development, strength from within. Now reverse the direction, opening up the joints, promoting circulation, tone, balance. All of these things that we need to be healthy and strong. Now draw the knees in and we'll curl up into a really compact little ball and sway side to side. Now we're going to go back to our endurance part, but first lower your head. Open the shoulders. Move your head. Loosen your neck. Now tilt your chin down, lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, draw the knees in. Now you're going to move upper and lower body together in fast precision. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and continue. 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. A lot of rapid breath here, a lot of heat in the body. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, move your head. Open up the arms to the side, grab your shins, rock up and back. You're rolling on your spine, inhaling, exhale. Now come up to sit and sit up and just shake the legs out. Okay, we've been doing this about 50 minutes, Sam? 45?
50.
50? Okay, good. We're doing well with time. Now, ground your palms down and roll back. Now, you're not on your sit bones. You're in a nice straight line. That's great, but not now. You want to pull in through here and lift up. Now, can you time me for 1 minute? I'm going to have Sam, my tech, who's helping me with this work. He's going to time me for a minute. Did you start the clock?
Working on it.
Okay, well, tell me when you start. Let's come out of it, folks. Because I want Sam to time it for 1 minute, and I will go into it. You ready? Okay. You can soften your knees. You don't have to grip in your face. Now it's all in here. So this, again, is a different form of endurance. And, by the way, this is balance. Why? I'm balancing on my sitting bones. People think of balance as only standing on one foot. Like in yoga, they do tree pose or all of the other things that they do. But this is balance also. This is a way to strengthen from within. So you can press back here if you're losing the connection to your abdomen and feeling it more in the legs. And breathe. How much more time do we have?
18.
18 seconds more? Wonderful, it went so fast. I didn't believe that. Okay, ready? Last 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute in a t-shirt. That isn't bad. I'm going to lie down on my left side and I'm going to grab my heel. I'm going to grab my ankle and bring my heel to my glute. And now I want you to time this for 1 minute, Sam. So this is a 1 minute stretch. So we're going to hold this position, bringing the knee back and play around with it and see what makes you comfortable. There are much more challenging ways to stretch that leg. We're going to do it and hold it for a minute. And then we're going to do the other leg for a minute. So we're almost done at the end of our time here, but we're not quite done yet. This is an in-between. I want to make sure that your front thigh and your hip flexor is, you're letting go, because we do a lot of hip flexion in here. So I hope a lot of this is useful. The different techniques I use in the classes, I try to change things up a bit. To have a variety of experiences and also, of course, do a lot of muscle work. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay. So we're going to stretch out the left front thigh. Now, you're going to pull yourself. Don't cave again. We're in this position. And you're going to slide your knee back. Now for me, I'm going to see where I want to go. I might move a little bit and loosen it up. But the main component is bringing the heel to the glute. And then we're going to do something else later. We're going to do a minute of a plank position. And then we're going to stretch again. This is not a rest. I don't want people to think of this, this is a hangout rest. It's like, but it's the big deal. The big deal is that you have to balance out the body. When you contract something, you've got to lengthen it. That's it. You can't be just flexible or just strong, because people years ago, they did too much contracting for a while, especially bodybuilders, and they ended up in bad places. You cannot not stretch and get away with it. You must have flexibility. And Pilates not only is flexible because we enhance that, but we also get it through the exercises that are made to lengthen the body, like the next one. For example, I always like this one is the best example. So we're going to do double leg stretch. I'm going to exhale, and look how long my body is. Exhale, inhale. There may be more challenging ways to do this, but I want to just give you a demonstration of lengthen the body while you're doing a workout. How long are my legs and arms and my chest and torso? Nice and long. Now I'm going to circle and open. Circle, open. And then I'm going to come up off the floor, and I'm going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, we're going to come into a plank. The first plank will be a forearm plank, shoulders over elbows, hips in line with shoulders, and Sam, start the clock 1 minute. And pull your tummy in, like you're pushing the tummy in away from the floor. Lower the shoulders, so you have a wide, flat scap. You want to dig your toes into the floor. Now I have a brand new, this is, I keep buying mats in this, I don't know, it's the second mat I bought, trying to find one that's good. This is still slippery, it's new, but eventually, hopefully it won't be. So, let's hold this position. Sam, how much longer?
30 seconds.
Oh, wow. The slipping of my toes isn't pleasant. I'm trying harder to maintain, but for me this is good because I'm working harder not to slip. My toes are kind of not digging into the floor properly with good traction. How much longer?
10 seconds.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to lower my knee down. Now I'm going to go to a deeper stretch from my quads and into the hip crease. Left foot forward. And I'm going to work on sliding my right leg back so I'm above the knee line. And then, you can stay at any place. You can stay here. You can go to the next phase of it. So I'm going to move my knee in and out. You might need a little cushion, a towel under your knee. Now I'm going to reach back with my left hand, and I'm going to try to reach back with my right hand. And now I'm going to lift my chest, and I'm going to bring my heel to my glute. I'm going to count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to lift your chest. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull your shoulder blades together. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Heel to glute. Now lift up. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and lower. I'm going to do the same thing on side 2. Right foot forward, knee over ankle. Slide my left knee back. You can stay here as suggested before. Bend the knee. Stay there or reach back. Make sure you're not on that kneecap and grab the front of the foot and keep rolling that knee back so you're above the knee line and lift your chest. 1, 2, draw the shoulder blades together, shoulders down the back and then shoulders knit together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lift your chest up. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 9, and 10. Right foot back, tuck your toes under, downward dog. And now I'm going to turn and face the front and go to a straddle stretch to stretch out the legs, the spine. Bring my hand down and let the top of my head roll down toward the floor. And I'm going to press my palms into my shins and lift my chest up and stick my tail back. Then I'm going to slide my hands down and lower my head toward the floor and hold. This is a lovely stretch and it's relaxing. I'm going to bring my hands forward, move the shoulders over wrists, and jump my feet in, out. 4, 3, 2, find your feet together, bend your knees and roll up, finishing up tonight. Okay, bring your arms up and out to the side. Now bend your knees and touch your fingers down and up. A little limbering so that you end the class with an upbeat feeling. Working on that balance and tone. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And circle the arms around and around. Open up space and then the other way. And now just shake it out, just shake everything out, loosen it up, roll up through the spine, and have a really good night. Thank you for joining me. If you like this, please join my channel, Pilates and Body Conditioning by Professor P. Have a good evening, and most of all, stay healthy and safe. Bye now.